Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama
Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna
Supriti Mataji, where are you?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, chalo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sada Pranam Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Shashat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Read the translation, Supriti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Translation. O Radha, O beloved of Madhava, O you are worshipped by all the young girls of Gokula. All glories unto you, all glories unto you. You who dress yourself in such a way as to increase Lord Damodara's love and attachment for you, O Queen Vrindavan, which is the pleasure grove for Lord Hari. O new moon that has arisen from the ocean of King Rishabhanu, O friend of Lalita, O you who make Vishakha.
Continue.
Prabhuji need to scroll down for this. Vishakha, loyal to you due to your wonderful qualities of friendliness, kindness, and faithfulness to Krishna. Oh, you are who are filled with compassion, oh, whose divine characteristics are described by the great sages Sanaka and Sanatana. Oh, Radha, please be merciful to me.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. So, welcome to the Radhastami celebration. Online, are you getting my audio clearly?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Okay, little echo will be there, but
Yes, Prabhuji, you can hear you clearly.
okay, good.
Thank you.
So, let us just meditate. It's actually to understand Radharani is not easy with the heart we have. But still, it's an attempt to glorify her on this day. Let us do it. First, let us, in fact, Radharani is not understood at all in South India. Some of the sampradayas say, unfortunately, she is imagination. Not known. Radha Krishna worship is generally not done in South India. Generally, there are some temples, but generally not done. So it's a very big topic and generally misunderstood. Okay, so now first let us take the some information. On the half moon night in the month of Bhadra, King Rishabhanu. So Rishabhanu king is the who played the role as father, but actually he didn't give birth to Radharani. He comes to the Jamuna to take bath, and he has been praying intensely, he and his wife. He was quite elderly, did not have a child. So what do you do? Generally start praying to the Lord. The Lord, please be kind, give me a child. And he found himself engulfed in the golden aura. And it was emanating from a lotus. He saw a lotus on which he could see something, a baby girl standing in its hole. When the king returned to the palace of the baby, Queen Kritida was delighted because Radharani is the symbolism of or personification of beauty. So nothing can be more beautiful than her. He was stunned by the beauty of the beautiful child. Queen Kritida was delighted. But there was, among all this positive, one thing, the eyes were closed. So they thought maybe the child is blind. So the 8th day of the waxing moon of Bhadraman at moon. The Tithi comes today. This is what you can see. He saw on the banks of river Yamuna, he saw a whole lotus. In the lotus there is a child. So similarly we know Mother Sita also was not directly born. She was found on the land. The same way Radharani nobody gave birth. She was seen on the lotus, just manifested herself there. And this is why she kept herself eye closed is actually unimaginable. Because she did not want to see anybody except Krishna first. So she kept her eye closed, and Krishna comes to her place. Okay. How did it? Nanda Maharaj comes to meet Rishabhanu, who is a great friend of his, to congratulate him. He came to know that he has a child. He came to congratulate him that, long time you didn't have a child and you're praying to the Lord. I'm so happy to know you got a child. Generally people visit with gifts and they wish them. And he came, and Krishna crawled out of the place and went to Radharani's, whatever. They had kept her in a small bed, and he touched her hand. And that's the time she opens the eyes first. So she wanted to see Krishna first, and she kept her eyes closed. This is, we can just imagine, we say the greatest devotee, yes, she is the greatest devotee of Krishna. Now there are two places we get confused, Raval and Barsana. Raval is the place the child was found. And Barsana is the place he had the palace. So when you go to Vrindavan, you will find at Raval this deity. The small temple there, this deity is there of Radharani, like Krishna we make as small child, her deity is there. And then, unlimited pastime of Radha Krishna. The Krishna used to go to the pasturing ground. The whole day she will be in intense meditation with the gopis. The Krishna's lotus feet are so soft. How is he able to walk in the forest and will be in great agony if his leg, they are meditating, if his leg touches something, a small stone or a thorn, what will happen? They will be in intense meditation, and when they see Krishna in the evening, they will be so delighted, and all the gopis will be lined up, and the greatest lover of Krishna was among them the Radharani. She is the worshipper of Krishna. There are so many pastimes. In fact, Gopas and Gopis, they have only one business, how to make Radha Krishna come together. Sometimes people put this question, Radha Krishna, did they marry? Yes. In fact, when Krishna was very small, at that moment, these are all confidential pastimes given in the Shastra but not known to ordinary public. First thing, Radha Krishna is Lakshmi Narayan itself. So what's the point of marriage in this world anyway? They're eternally married. And the second thing is that, but still, Brahma, when they were very small, one day there was the tree is still there in Vrindavan, that tree, that place. So when he was very small, what is the place called? People do, even now they do marriage there. Bhandirvana, very nice. Thank you. So once what happens that Radha Krishna are there in a place, Krishna is very small, and then what happens? Huge hurricane comes. So all the cows are getting scattered. So Nanda Maharaj has Krishna with him, so he leaves him with the company of Radharani, both of them. Okay. And he leaves both of them together and he walks out to take care of the cows, and suddenly Brahma appears there, all the Devatas appear there, and Krishna wants, so it all happens. And Nanda Maharaj is busy because this pastime has to be hidden from him. And then they take the youthful form, Radha Krishna, They can do, when Krishna appeared, he took the form of Narayana, then he took the form of small child. He can play around like this. And Brahma does the marriage of Radha Krishna. And all the devatas are witness. So it is there, recorded in the Shastra, this thing. In fact, you go there, this deity is there, Brahma doing the marriage, and all the devatas sitting. This temple is there, and they have put deities for that. We have once gone. Okay, so this is one thing. And second thing, to understand this, because it's the most difficult part to understand, then why is pastime in this world as if they are not married for the... Because see, Krishna, when he wants to take butter, he steals and takes. He enjoys creating fun. When Lakshmi wants to give butter to Narayana, it is very easy. Lakshmi takes the butter, Narayana smiles, and then takes the butter. That's it. But Krishna doesn't do like that. He has a set of boys, they jump, they hide, they creates a lot of excitement, lot of thrill taken. The same way we have, when Lakshmi wants to go to Narayana, it's very easy. Narayana smiles, Lakshmi puts a garland. We have in a temple, Lakshmi Narayana Swayamvara, Rukmini Krishna Swayamvara. It's very more like a Narayana mood. She knows he is the Supreme Lord. But in Radha Krishna Leela, first thing, everybody is forgotten Krishna is God. Radharani doesn't meditate on that like that. And that creates intimacy. And then Radharani is put into an illusion that she is married to somebody else. Actually, that is Krishna himself in the role of Abhimanyu, not the Abhimanyu son of grandson of Arjuna, one person. And he's Krishna himself, and huge pastime is created. Every day, Gopas and Gopis are trying to meet each other. So this is what actually goes on. So it creates every day, the Gopas and Gopis are meditating how to bring Radha Krishna together every day. And who are the assistants of Lakshmi? They are all the Gopis who are assisting. You can see they are assisting Radha Krishna Leela. But this creates every day an excitement. Every day a new plan is made. Our Radha Krishna will meet together every day. And it's full of tension, full of excitement. As I said, one famous pastime where Radha Krishna are there meeting, and then suddenly Abhimanyu is actually Krishna itself, appears there. What is happening here? And book. Immediately Gopis for today, they are caught red-handed. And tuck. Krishna takes the form of Durga, and Radharani is doing Aarti. So what is happening? No, I am just praying to Durga to save you, because I heard Kamsa is trying to do a Narvali, he wants to kill you. So something like that. And all the Gopis are stunned. What happened today? So this creates fun, creates excitement, creates thrill, and that's how these leaders go on. But external in this world, sometimes people cannot understand. These are the different Radha Krishna Leelas, all the Gopis. This is the Ras Leela famous. In fact, the word Radha is not there in Bhagavatam. It is there in Padma Purana, it is there in other scriptures, but not there in the Bhagavatam. Sometimes a casual reader gets confused. He said, why doesn't Shukamuni take the name of Radha? Because he is the parrot of Radharani. And first thing, it's not a business in India to take the name of the master. Correct? Generally they will not take it. It's an etiquette. And secondly, I think even today that is practiced to some extent. Secondly, if he takes the name of Radharani, he himself goes into some kind of samadhi. And Parikshit Maharaj is only 7 days. He doesn't have any time. So he cannot come out of samadhi after some time. Poor fellow would have left the world. So he avoids to take that name. But indirectly he takes the name of Radharani in this Leela. When Krishna is dancing with the Gopis, so at that time, suddenly the Gopis discover Krishna is not there. And then they start searching. And they find the footprint of Krishna. Because Krishna's footprint, like we have put there, has a lot of marks. Okay? So anybody can say, I am God, yes, produce a footprint like Krishna, then I will agree. You cannot. And the hands and the legs, the marks of Krishna are there on the chest. And then they see not only that, they see footprint of somebody else with Krishna. And immediately they conclude, this gopi should have worshipped Krishna so well. He left all of us, but didn't leave her. Instead of getting envious, they rather appreciate that what worship she should be doing of Krishna, that he didn't leave her, but he left us. And they use the word Aradhana. What worship, Aradhana should. From that, the Radha name can be taken out, as per Bhagavatam. But in other scripture, the same pastimes are listed, and the name of Radharani has been given. This is our beautiful decoration of Vrindavan of Radha. There's one more mention of Mahabhava. Radharani has intense love for Krishna. One is normal love, which we are trying to arise. But Radharani's love is intense. So Krishna felt the residents of Vrindavan will be in great pain. At least let me, if I am not going, he was in Dwarka, let me send somebody to talk to them. I never went there to Vrindavan, I went to Mathura, then I killed Kamsa, then I had to fight with so many people, now in Dwarka. What about the residents of Vrindavan? Let me send somebody. So Krishna sends Uddhava, who's a great friend, very learned person. And Uddhava, when he comes to Vrindavan, he gives the information about Krishna. Everybody is so happy to hear about Krishna. And then he goes to meet the gopis. And Krishna had personally written a letter for the gopis on his own hand. And out of affection, again Krishna's Leela, Krishna's handwriting is super. He is the Supreme Lord, like Vedavyasa wrote, handwriting is super. But here the handwriting was very bad. Krishna's hand was shaking when he was writing. Very nicely. So even they took it from him, they can't read. It's, just like a pharmacist, only they can understand doctor's handwriting. So Uddhava reads the letter. At that time, he sees the love of the gopis is intense. And he prays, if I can become grass in Vrindavan and gopis can walk over me. They're so great devotees. Because generally he was considered great devotee, but after seeing the residents of Vrindavan, particularly the gopis, he felt himself insignificant. So this is from... And this is Ramananda Raya, Sampradaya. We know that once Krishna was challenged by Rukmini and other devotees, that actually you do not know what? You do not know how your devotees love you. So Krishna said, really? So Krishna therefore takes the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form is actually form of Radha Krishna together. So Krishna comes in the mood of Radharani. Krishna wants to know how the devotees love him. Just like a teacher wants to know how the students feel when they're sitting in the class. It is good for teacher to sit in the class as a student and see another teacher. Then he will be able to understand. Otherwise, you have to wear the shoes. So Krishna takes the mood of a devotee of Radharani. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, he wants to know why she loves me so much. What does it mean me? Want to experience the love for himself. He wants to know what are the qualities in me she enjoys so much. And then third reason, when I meet her, I am happy, but she is more happy than me. I want to experience the happiness she is having when she sees me. So for these three reasons, Krishna takes the form of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kalau Sankirtan Arambe Bhavishyami Sachi Sutta. Shastra says, not only he does that, also he starts the Sankirtana movement. Radha Krishna Pranay Vikriti Hladini Shakti Asmat Ekatmanav Api Bhuvi Pura Deha Vedam Gatau Tau Chaitanyakam Prakatam Aduna Tad Dvayam Chaikyam Aptam Radha Bhavaduti Subhulitam Nomi Krishna Swarupam. The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestation, Lord, pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they have separated themselves eternally. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I bow down to him, who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. So this is one of the shlokas glorifying, explaining in Chaitanya Charitamrita about Radha, Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Krishna, this Krishna's potency, Radharani is Ladini Shakti Asmat. Samvit Sandini Ladini. Satchit Ananda. Okay, so this way we can understand. So Ladini Shakti of the Lord is Radharani. This is from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Radhika Hayena Krishnera Pranaya Vikara Sarupa Shakti Radhini Nama Yanara. Srimati Radharani is the transformation of Krishna's love. She is the internal energy cloud, Radhini. Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gauravata Vrinda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Adini Karaya Krishna Ananda Swadana.
Aladnikaraya Krishna Ananda Swadana.
Adini Radvara Kare Bhaktera Poshana.
Adni Radhara Kari Bhakti.
Radhani energy gives Krishna pleasure and nourishes his devotees. So whatever happiness we get in service to Krishna, correct? We chant Hare Krishna, we do Aarti for the Lord, we hear Bhagavatam, we take Prasadam, we take association of devotee. The pleasure in that is actually given by Radharani. That is her. That is unique. There is Mahamaya and then there is Yogamaya. Mahamaya gives pleasure of sense enjoyment. And Yogamaya gives spiritual pleasure. Just like you sit down and chant, we feel little happiness. It is the blessing of Radharani, that is spiritual happiness. And material happiness is given by Mahamaya. And Mahamaya personification is Durga. So people generally in this belt worship Durga. Actually there is no difference between also again Durga and Radharani. When Krishna takes the form of Lord Shiva, Radharani accompanies him as Durga. So she can take, if you pray to Durga, she will take the mood of Radharani, give you spiritual happiness, but that's not what people ask. They generally go to Durga for what? Dhanam Dehi, Putram Dehi, so she gives that. So Radharani energy gives Krishna's pleasure, nourishes his devotees. Mahabhava Sarupa Shri Radha Thakurani.
Mahabhava Swarupa Shri Radha Thakurani.
Sarva Guna Khani Krishna Kanta Shiromani.
Sarva Guna Khani Krishna Kanta Shiromani.
Shri Radha Thakurani, the embodiment of Mahabhava. She is the repository of all the good qualities and the crest jewel among all the lovely consorts of Lord Krishna. So more glorification. Tika, Mahabhava is not experienced by Jiva, Mahabhava is experienced by Radharani. Intense love for Krishna. So if we can get a blessing, it is very nice. She is the repository of all the good qualities and the crest jewel among all the consorts of Krishna. This is a quotation from the Shastra. This is in Sanskrit. Tayorapi uvayor madhye radhika sarvatadhika mahabhava sarupeyam gunai atirvarishyasi. Or the two gopis, Radharani and Chandravali, Srimati Radharani is superior in all respect. She is the embodiment of Mahabhava. She surpasses all in good qualities. So now among the different gopis, the two chiefs who have their own team, Radharani and Chandravali, and among them Radharani is the dearest to Krishna. Krishna preme bhavitayandra chittendriya kaya.
Krishna preme bhavitayan rachitendriya kaya.
Krishna nija shakti radha kridara sahaya.
Krishna nija shakti radha sahaya.
Our mind, senses, body are steeped in love for Krishna. She is Krishna's own energy and she helps him in his pastimes. Akara swabhava bhede vraja devi gana.
Akara sabhava braja devi gana.
Kaya vuha rupa tangara sera karana.
Kaya vaya rupatara rasera karana.
Brother Devis have their diverse bodily features. They are her expansions are the instruments for expanding rasa. Bahu kanta vina nahe rasera ullasa.
Bahu kanta vina nahi rasera ulasa.
Lila rasa haya lagi bahuta prakasha.
Leela rasahaya lagi bahuta prakasha.
Without many consort, there is not such exhalation rasa. Therefore, there are so many benefits Srimati Radharani to assist in Lord's pastimes. So, unlimited devotees participate in Krishna's Leela. Actually, every one of us also has one unique relation to Krishna. One unique way we give him pleasure. Just think of Krishna's position. There are unlimited devotees, pure devotees, who are serving him with great pleasure. Happiness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You are able to get darshana?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Beautiful.
प्रभु जी गेट आज ही लगा है। गेट आज फर्स्ट टाइम खुलते हुए देखा तो हमको आभास हुआ कि जैसे बैकुंठ के ही द्वार खुल रहा है। बड़ा सुंदर गेट है प्रभु जी।
गेट पे जिन वगैरह लगे हरे कृष्ण।
Okay, so I will continue. So everybody actually, just imagine Krishna's perspective. Unlimited trillions of devotees, because always more people are in the city than in the jail. So metal word is called Durga. Durga means please take care, take care. That is the problem. So Radha is the one, okay, so now unlimited people are there, they give great pleasure to Krishna. And each person is not a photostat copy. Just like you may have so many children, they're not photostat. Your friends, they're not photostat. Each is unique. So everybody is giving pleasure in their own way to Krishna by their sincere love and service. But somewhere there is a kind of a cloud, a small cloud, that is a metal word, a small jail. Like in the city there is a jail. And they are all shouting, I don't like Krishna, I don't like Krishna. That is we. But still Krishna is missing us because in a unique way we give him pleasure. He has a confidential, unique relation to everybody. And that Krishna is missing. So Krishna is waiting when we come back. So Radha is the one who gives pleasure to Govinda, and she is also the enchantress of Govinda. She is be all and all of Govinda. She's the crest jewel of all his concerns. Devi Krishna Mai Prokta Radhika Para Devata.
Devi Krishna Radhika Para Devta.
Sarva Lakshmi Mai Sarva Kanti Samohini Para.
Lakshmi Mai Sarva Kante Samohini Para.
Transcendental goddess Srimati, the Radharani, is the direct counterpart of Lord Shri Krishna. She is the central figure of goddess of fortune. She possesses all the attractiveness to attract the all attractive personality of Godhead. It's the primary internal potency of the Lord. Devi kahi dayotmana parama sundari.
Devi
हृदयोत्मना परमसुन्दरी
Kimva Krishna puja kridara vasati nagari.
किं वा कृष्ण पूजा क्रीडारावसति नगरी
Devi means resplendent and most beautiful, or else it means the lovely abode of worship of love sports of Lord Krishna. Krishna mai Krishna yara bhitare bahire.
कृष्णाय
Krishna
भीतरे बाहिरे
Yana yana netra padetana Krishna spure.
नेत्रा पडितान कृष्ण स्फुरे
Krishna may means one who is within and without our Lord Krishna. She sees Lord Krishna wherever she casts her glance. So we can just imagine, very advanced. Kimba preme rasa maya Krishna sarupa.
Kimva prema rasa maya Krishna sarupa.
Tanra shakti tanra sahaya eka rupa.
Tanra
तान्त्र्या
shakti
शक्तान्द्रा सहाया एकस्वरूप
Or Krishna Mai means she is identical with Lord Krishna, for she embodies the mellows of love. The energy of Lord Krishna is identical with her. So many people say, no, God is love. Actually, they're referring to Radharani. That is the Hladini, the Lord's own potency, Hladini Shakti. Personification is Radharani. I think many people have seen the picture of Shiva and Parvati together as one body. Similarly, Radha Krishna also pictured are there as one body. Krishna vancha purti rupa kare aradhane.
Krishna vancha rupa kare aradhane.
Ateva radhika nama purane vakhane.
Ativa radhika nama purane vakhane.
Our worship aradhana consists of fulfilling the desires of Lord Krishna. Therefore, the Puranas call her Radhika. Ateva sarva puja parama devata.
अतीव सर्वपूज्य परमदेवता
Sarva palika sarva jagate ramata.
सर्वपालिका सर्वत्र जगति रमता
Therefore, Radha is Parama Devata, the supreme goddess, and she is worshipable for everyone. She is the protector of all, and she is the mother of the entire universe. Please take care. Kimva sarva Lakshmi Krishnera sada vidashwarya.
Kimva
सर्वलक्ष्मी
Lakshmi
कृष्णेरा
Krishna
सद्विदाश्वर्या
Sadvidashwarya.
Tanra adhistatri shakti sarva shakti varya.
Chandra
त्रिशक्ति
Shakti Sarva Sakti
सर्वशक्ति
Varya.
Or Sarva Lakshmi indicate that she fully represents six opulence of Krishna. Therefore, she is the supreme energy of Krishna. Sarva Saundarya Kanti Vaishayanhate.
Sarva
Sarva
Saundarya
Sundara
Kanti
Kanti
Vaishayanhate.
Vaishayanhate.
Sarva Lakshmi Ganeda Shobhaya Haite.
Sarva Lakshmi
Lakshmi
Ganena
Janana
Shobhayanate.
Sabhayanate.
Word Sarva Kanti indicate that all beauty and
Sarva
luster
Sundara
lives in her
Kanti
body. And all the
Vaishayanhate.
Lakshmis derive their beauty from her. Actually, she is Adi Lakshmi. Just like Krishna is called Adi Narayana, she is Adi Lakshmi. Kimva Kanti Shabde Krishna Re Saba Ichha Kahe.
बिंदा कांति
कांति
सब
सब
जब
देश
कृष्ण रे
अबर
सब
सब
इच्छा
काहे
कृष्णे रे सकल वांछा राधा ते इराहे
तेरा सकल वाचा राधे तई राहे
Kanti may also mean all the desires of Lord Krishna. All the desires of Lord Krishna rest in Srimati Radharani.
राधा
Radhika karine Krishne ravanchita purana.
राधिका
अधिका करे ना कृष्ण वांछित पूर्ण
Sarva kanti shabdera e artha vivarana.
सर्व
सर्वकांति सब
तेरा
तेरा
अर्थ
ऐ
विवरण
अठाविलाना
Srimati Radhika fulfills all the desires of Lord Krishna. This is the meaning of Sarva Kanti. Jagat Mohana Krishna, Jagat Mohana Krishna Tanhara Mohini.
जगत
जगत मोहन
कृष्ण
कृष्ण तन्हार मोहिनी
Jagat Mohana Krishna Tanhara Mohini.
जगत मोहन कृष्ण तन्हार
हरा
मोहिनी
मोहिनी
Adeva Samastera Paradhakurani.
अतीव
एव
समस्तेरा
समस्तेरा
पारा
पराठा पुराणी
Krishna enchants the world, but she, Radha, enchants even him. Therefore, she is the supreme goddess of all. So, Krishna is called Madana Mohana because he attracts everybody. And Radharani is called Madana Mohana Mohini. He even attracts Krishna. To promulgate prema bhakti, devotion, service, and love of God, Krishna appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya with the mood and complex Sri Radha. Explain the meaning of the fifth verse. Now, in fact, we offer this prayer that Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe
हरि
Vrindavaneshwari
वृंदावनेश्वरी
Vrishabhanusute
वृषभानु
Devi
सुते देवी
Pranamami.
प्रणमामि भरि प्रे
Okay, so now I will take something more. This is, I collected some quotations of Srila Prabhupada. I'll just see how I can make it bigger. This is from what Srila Prabhupada speaks about Radharani. Yes. So Preeti Mataji, you can start reading.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Srimati Radharani is as fully spiritual as Krishna. No one should consider her to be material. She is definitely not like the conditioned souls who have material bodies, gross and subtle, covered by material senses. She is all spiritual, and both her body and mind are of the same spiritual embodiment. Because her body is spiritual, her senses are also spiritual. Thus, her body, mind, and senses fully shine in love of Krishna. She is the personified Hladini Shakti, the pleasure giving energy of the Lord's internal potency, and therefore she is the only source of enjoyment for Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna cannot enjoy anything that is internally different from him. Therefore, Radha and Sri Krishna are identical. The Sandhini portion, Sri Krishna's internal potency, has manifested the all attractive form of Sri Krishna, and the same internal potency in the Hladini feature has presented Srimati Radharani, who is the attraction for all the attractive. No one can match Srimati Radharani in the transcendental pastimes of Sri Krishna, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 4.17 purport. The transcendental melody.
Okay, that I think it's clear. Krishna, Radharani is Krishna's pleasure potency, which manifests as Radharani. Okay.
The transcendental mellow relished by the gopis in Vraja is super excellently featured in Srimati Radharani. Mature assimilation of the transcendental humor of conjugal love is represented by Srimati Radharani, whose feelings are incompressible even to the Lord himself. The intensity of her loving service is the highest form of ecstasy. No one can surpass Srimati Radharani in relishing the transcendental mellow qualities of the Lord. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.50 purport. Shri Krishna is the potent factor and Srimati Radharani is the internal potency. According to Vedanta philosophy, there is no difference between the potent and potency. They are identical. We cannot differentiate between one and the other any more than we can separate fire from heat. Everything in the absolute is inconceivable in relative existence. Therefore, in relative cognizance, it is very difficult to assimilate this truth of the oneness between the potent and the potency. The philosophy of inconceivable oneness and difference propounded by Lord Chaitanya is the only source of understanding for such intricacies of transcendence. In fact, Radharani is the internal potency of Sri Krishna and she eternally intensifies the pleasure of Sri Krishna. Impersonalists cannot understand this without the help of Mahabhagavata devotee. The very name Radha suggests that she is eternally the topmost mistress for the comforts of Sri Krishna. Devotees in Vrindavana therefore seek mercy of Srimati Radharani in order to be recognized as loving servitors of Sri Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.56 purport. Radharani's birthplace at Raval is the birthplace of Srimati Radharani. It is located 13 kilometers from Mathura. It is
This
at
I have
Raval.
read.
Yes, please.
This I have read. This I have read. Palace, Mangalore. Yeah, Pila Pokara.
Pila Phokar, where Radharani's touch made a Phokar Kund change color to golden, there is a famous pastime that is connected to this sacred lake. One day, Radharani, accompanied by her friends, went to Nandagrama, where she met Krishna's mother, Yashoda Mayi. Upon seeing the exquisite beauty and cultured behavior of Radharani within her heart, Yashoda Mayi earned the Radha should become her daughter-in-law by getting her married to her darling son Krishna. Yashoda Mai was so carried away with the idea that she mixed some yellow turmeric paste and began applying it to Radharani's hands, as is the custom when the would-be bride visits the house of a future mother-in-law. After feeling greatly honored by the affection shown by Mother Yashoda, Radha left with her friends for Varsana. Observing the bright yellow color of her hands, Radharani began to feel rather embarrassed and began to ponder what the people of Varsana and especially her family members might think if she arrived home with the yellow color hands of a would-be bride. Therefore, Radharani rushed to the nearby lake known as Piyala Sarovara and diligently began washing off all the yellow or peely colored turmeric from her hands. Immediately, after Radha had washed her hands, the water in the lake turned a very bright yellow. Due to this, the lake became celebrated as Pili Pokara, meaning
Okay, Padma Purana.
the Padma Purana confirms that Sri Radha is the foremost of the gopis. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnus Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. Just as Srimati Radharani is most dear to Krishna, her bathing pond is similarly dear. Of all the gopis, she is the most beloved of the Lord. The Brihat Gautamiya Tantra also names Srimati Radharani as Krishna's foremost consort. Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kanti Sammohini Para. The transcendental goddess Srimati Radharani is the direct counterpart of Lord Sri Krishna. She is the central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. She possesses all attractiveness to attract the all-attractive personality of Godhead. She is the primeval internal potency of the Lord. This translation is Srila Prabhupada's English rendering of Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.83. Additional information about Sri Radha is given in Rig Parishad, the supplement to the Rig Veda. Radhaya Madhavo Devo Madhavenaiva Radhika Vibrajanti Janeshu. Among all persons, it is Sri Radha in whose company Lord Madhava is especially glorious, as she is especially glorious in his.
Hare Krishna, thank you. So today, Prabhupada used to always say that Radharani is very merciful, and if she very easily recommends, she easily accepts the service and the prayers, it is easily done. Krishna will accept if she accepts. So today let us take opportunity to pray to Radharani, and by her mercy uh, we can feel the pleasure of devotion service, and we can progress in Krishna consciousness. There's a famous song we sing every day, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallava Girivaradhari. So Prabhupada say our life's mission should be to become Gopi Jana, to join in the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna and to serve them. Hare Krishna everybody.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी सादर प्रणाम
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
दंडवत प्रणाम
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी दंडवत
कृष्ण
प्रणाम।
प्रभु
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna
Prabhuji. Hare
Namaste
Krishna. Dandava
Prabhupada.
Pranam. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण जी प्रणाम
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. So after some time we will have Abhisheka. Now the Abhisheka arrangement will start. Okay?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
So you can tune in maybe at 11 o'clock. Okay? Now you can, you're anyway fasting, so you can chant extra rounds today. Or finish some work that you have. We will join back at 11 o'clock, 1.5 hours from now, by the time we will make arrangements for the Abhisheka. Okay? Abhisheka in the sense that Radharani's birth is in the afternoon. So let us start it off. Okay, Hare Krishna
हरे
everybody.
कृष्णा हरे
हरे
Hare Krishna
कृष्णा
Prabhuji.
प्रभु
Hare
जी
Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी
Hare
धन्यवाद
Krishna.
प्रणाम
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
बधाई हो आपको। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत
How
प्रणाम।
to get close darshan? Hare Krishna.
हरे
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु जी
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sadar.
Yes. Now you can have close darshan.
जी।
ये हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी राधे कृष्णा प्रभु जी
Hare Bol.
थैंक यू
राधा गोविंद जी की जय। हरे
Radharani
हरे
ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare
राम
Krishna
हरे
Prabhuji.
राम
Hare
राम
Ram.
राम
Hare
हरे।
Hare.
Can meet very soon for Abhisheka. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
And
Prabhuji.
थैंक
evening
यू
board
प्रभु।
festival is there.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.